final bit of action from round one of the Extreme Festival is the Autobarn Superhatch. And some big battles expected at the front end between Garland, DeToy and Davison in Class A. Nick Martin, a welcome return from Marius Roberts. He'll be there in the Peugeot, fighting with Zane van Zyl and Karel Stoltz. And of course, the Invitational category will also get to see Mel Spur in her Nathan's Motorsport Volkswagen Racing Polo. Craig Priestley is our only Class C competitor as we get ready to go now. The lights go out. It's a standing start. And it's Karel Stoltz, who is on pole position in the Pretoria Noord Runx, who gets outgunned. What a start from Colonel Custard. He leads things out again. Chris Davison has had a day of note here at round one of the Extreme Festival. And in the background, Zane van Zyl, a little bit out of shape. Can he keep it all together? Yes, he can. The big jumbo Golf trying to come back. And there's a big tap. That is Nick Martin getting together with the 777 car there of Louis Scholz. So that is a massive start to this event. Dan Hauser moving up to Class B, and kind of what I expected, red flag. Too much of an incident down into turn number 2. See a couple of cars stricken on the left-hand side on the exit of 2, and we'll have to wait for the restart now. Alex Mark on board with him a little bit further back. Good start there from Mel Spur in the Polo. Marks didn't get quite the drop he wanted. On the left-hand side, look at Robin Kruger. Great start from her as well, leading Class C in their Calyx Ford car. Another exceptional start, though, from Chris Davison. Man, has he had a good day today. He hangs on to the lead ahead of Karel Stoltz. Around the outside of Stoltz was Garland. This time, both Stoltz and Nick Martin get through. Only just coming out of turn 2, we go on board here with the fastest computer mouse in the world, Robin Kruger in the Ford car. And she looks like she might just be outgunned through turn 3 there from a couple of the Class B competitors, but hanging on to the lead of Class C. Field come through. There's Dan Hauser. He's made it back on track. There's Mel Spur in the background, so the two lady drivers very close to each other. Robert Stoltz in the Gestech Lopec machine with them. The front end, though, Class A is starting to heat up, so is Class B. Nick Martin trying to make up ground. He goes on the inside of Beloy. He's looking to close in now onto the back end of Zane van Zyl, who's second place in the Class Bs. Marius Roberts leads out in the Class Bs just behind Karel Stoltz. And look at the dive from Hollywood. On the inside, using the ABS. He's got the indicators flashing on the inside as he goes there, using everything that car has to offer him to get through and move up one position. He's actually got a Class A competitor now between himself and those two Class B competitors who are fighting for second and third. That's Nick Martin and Zane van Zyl. Looks like Jonathan Toy hasn't got an answer at the moment to the Autobarn car of Garland. And Class C still in the hands of Robin Kruger as they come into turn 2. Good drive there from Kruger. She's got a long way down to Craig Priestley. He sits in 15th place overall on the track right now, but as they come through, you can see little battles starting to rage here, and it's always super action in the Super Hatch category. Dan Hauser has also moved up one class. He moves into Class B this season. A nice drive, and continues a great drive here from Davison, hanging on for third overall. Nick Martin is closing in, though, and I think Marius Roberts, he may have a big fight on his hands in the next couple of laps. Robin Kruger, super job here from the young lady, and as I said, Marius Roberts now under attack from Nick Martin. Nick Martin, a multiple champion in Super Hatch, and of course our current overall champion as well. Looking for a way through. Can we see a change up here as they come out of turn 1? Look for Nick Martin to dive on the left-hand side. He tries to come back, but Marius Roberts sees him coming and goes to the middle of the circuit. Makes it very difficult for Martin in baby blue. Then Rex, Diff and Gearbox, little Opal, doing a good job. Nice drive there from Sandra Godino. Another new man to the series, sneaking through on an old man, Louis Scholz. He's been around for a while in this category and got shown the way through turn 2 by the Golf. Checkered flag is about to come out for Brett Garland. He's going to win things out and return the favor to Jonathan DeToy for race number 2 here. Great effort there from the two Honda Civics. Class B, I thought Hollywood might hang on, but unfortunately loses out to the Superboss-powered Opel Kadett of Nick Martin. But that's how close it was across the line. Super effort there and a welcome return for Hollywood. Class C goes to Robin Kruger. Confirmation of Garland ahead of DeToy. Chris Davison in the Opel Superboss in third place. 4, 5 and 6 were all Class B. Nick Martin, Marius Roberts and Zane van Zyl. Karel Stoltz and Ishmael below behind them. Dan Hauser in 9th. Good drive from our rookie Sandra Codino in 10th. Robin Kruger, though, took Class C's down in 12th. We caught up with our top man, Brett Garland.
Yeah, I was determined after race 1. I had a lot of sponsors behind me and everything, and I did it for them. That race win was for the sponsors. I was demotivated after race 1, and my full motivation came from all of my sponsors. Thank you to Autobarn, John Way, Saybat, and everyone else. Hightail, all the guys. I really appreciate it. Liquid Blast, thank you. Boom, boom, just like that.
Some incredible action at round number 1. We head now to Kyalami in a few days' time. 21 and 22 April for the Motorsport Festival, incorporating the Extreme Festival round number 3. Make sure you are there, because the action is going to be as good as what you've just seen here at round number 1. A big thanks to G&H Transport, Console, Autobarn, and Bridgestone Tires for all this action from round 1.